Why, hello there. Welcome back to some more Minecraft Dinosaurs. Just a warning, I may have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun. I've been rather busy, as you can see. It's, I should probably turn that into quartz, I think. I've been a bit busy. I've unfortunately used so much of our ancient glass that it's running low. But I decided to... Oh no. Oh, this shape. I've decided to, turn this into a water one, and so because it's going to be water, we need to make sure that you've got a bit better viewing options. So that's what I went with. And then obviously with this one, I just kept going and going and going and going and going, and I stopped eventually. I've been busy, but it's good because it means that we don't have to make you see all of the... I don't have to make you see all of the process behind all of this. It's nice being able to effectively take a break every now and then and not having to report on everything. But what we're going to do now is we're going to try and bring this side into... well, a bit more uniformity, because we are a bit behind on that. So before we build the enclosures, let's go ahead and get the walls done, start segmenting out where we think the enclosures should go. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical in terms of where the enclosures go, so I'm not too worried. I am worried about this, but I'm thinking I'm going to cover it up. I don't know how. Oh, damn. Right, well, this side enclosures are going to be probably more heavy on the outside than the inside, so we do have to keep that in mind. But we're going to just start making our way over this way. Now, I've just done this small section here, so what we'll do is we'll quickly just do this section as well, actually. Although I'm sure it will probably end up being an enclosure around here anyway, so I was thinking something like maybe starting there, actually, and just having it all the way up to here. That'd be pretty interesting, so I think we'll probably do that. So what I'll do is I'll just make sure that we're aware that that's what's happening by getting rid of... oh, there's a hole there. By getting rid of everything, just so that I can figure it out. That should give me a good enough clue. Should being the key word, but I've exactly not the smartest of cookies, not the sharpest of tools in the shed, definitely not the brightest of bulbs. I think you get the point. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. I've managed to get a bit of a backlog going. However, nothing impressive in great grand scheme of things into what I've done before, so it's going to continue. I'm going to pretty much be building a giant backlog, and that is the goal. We're talking massively engorged backlog. Well, let's not use the massive and then followed by engorged, because that's a sentence I didn't want to say today. Right. I'm thinking this is more than enough of you, so let's quickly get this done, and then what we can do is we can add in our glowstone. That way I get a little bit of visibility that I don't currently get because of how this is going. And then, oh, hello, there's the glowstone gone. There we go. Perfect. And then I need to do this side as well. Start bringing it over. You will need to be another solid block, I'm afraid, but that's fine. I think I can get away with this not being a solid block. Can't I? I don't know why I got rid of all of those, to be honest, but I think just for giggles, let's make it full solid, and then you can be like this, so I remember. And then we get rid of you. So let's just do this all the way down until we feel that it's appropriate. So that's where one's going to be. I think we'll probably have another one. Oh, that'd be very narrow, though. That would be very narrow. Here. Now, this is quite narrow, but I'll live with it. But we just got to make the most of this space, because as I said, I want to get loads of different variety down here, loads of different creatures, and I know that technically, I think we've already got, if I do the maths quickly, let me have a look, un momento, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, so 5, maybe 4, 6, maybe 5, 7, maybe 6, 8, maybe 9, 10, maybe 9, and then 11, maybe 10. And we probably can get a couple in here as well. So we're looking at like 14 potential enclosures. And that's all below ground. Above ground, we might get 1 or 2. So it is kind of nutty right now. And on that note, let's just quickly get out a enclosure space. So I think here. And then, I think you're a good place to end. You know what, actually, let's give you a bit more distance. There we go, and then we'll end you here. And then what we'll do is we'll move this one alongside a bit. Yeah, I know. Stop it. There we go, and then wrap it up, I think, here. Boom, and like so. Let's get this block. There we go. So this is an enclosure. This will be an enclosure. I think if we just quickly get some of the blocks out, and then glad it was a shovel one, because that basically means I can make as much space as I really want to. And then we'll get up to, I think, here, the end of the enclosure. And this will all be non-enclosure, so I can just get this filled in all the way to the edge, I reckon. Because we don't need another one, because there's one right there at the corner. So let's just quickly get this all done, and then I can do the middle, like so. It's a long process, this build. It doesn't help. I've given myself so much to work on. Shock horror. Corey makes a big build and then makes it even bigger as time goes on. What can I say? I'm like Viagra to builds. Well, that's that's a statement. Boopity boppity boop, bippity boppity boop. I'm not looking forward to dumping all of this stuff in the lake upstairs again, because that's what I'll do. And then over here we have prime time for another exhibit right there. Maybe not. No. We're going to survive with our amount that we have. So let's just quickly pop the blocks down. There we go. I'm happy. It is fine. We have got plenty. So let's not push it too much. It'll be the case that I'll be like, oh, but what if I had just enough more? You know, I could have got another enclosure. Actually, hold on a second. Just do that quickly. I know what my luck is like. I'd be like, oh, if I had one more enclosure, I could have fit this one species in, but I'll be fine. There's expansion abilities. I'm just glad that we're going to finally be in a position that we can probably, catch up with so many species. Like, we're going to have so much. It's going to be insane. Now, I could do some stuff with one of these, I reckon. Like, I could do I could make, like, the edge one actual glowstone, and then it's like this banding going all the way around. But I'm all right, funnily enough. Now, this is all caught up, which is insane, to be quite frank. Unexpected and insane. All right. Okay, well, then that means we genuinely can start this side. Goody. I'm so excited about that. Right, this is an enclosure, I remember now. Okay, so we're going to probably take off the corner pieces all the way, I reckon, up to... Oh, I'm going to get rid of that as well, just so I can. Let's go here. Now, I could have a hallway that starts, like, here, and then it's got enclosures to the right as well, and then you can have even more... What we'll do is we'll make sure that the enclosure is... like, there's enough space between another enclosure that we can actually consider that genuinely in the future. Remember, it hasn't got to be symmetrical. That wasn't a requirement. It's just making sure I know where I'm going with it effectively. And what I'll do quickly is just make sure it's a couple blocks deep so that we actually know what's going on here. It wasn't a mistake. There's a reason that the stone is separated, so on and so forth. It's fine. I'm going to have so much iron after this and so much coal. Which will be good, because as we explained last time, I'm awful with torches. So, yay. Right. You can now become what I need you to be. I would say, probably, let's go ahead and set ourselves a very wide requirement. Actually, you know what? About here. That's going to be fun. But, hey, it works. So... Oh god, I'm quite happy I had something to eat because I had a sandwich before this. I've been quite hungry all day, and I'm going to the gym tonight. I know I've been going to the gym a lot lately. I've managed to lose some weight. I've managed to regain some muscle. I'm feeling much better for it as well, and I'm very excited to keep going. So, as long as I don't lose interest, it should be fine. And if I do, can I lose interest like after I've, sorted out some mass, please? And then after that, it's fine. It'll last me a few months, and then I'll have to consider it again. It's all good. I consider it the season of giving a damn, and then the season of not giving a damn. And for some reason, I always do it so that I'm slightly heavier when it's summer, which isn't easy. It isn't. So maybe I should consider next time doing, maybe the shaping and cutting closer to summer, so it's a little bit easier for myself. But that requires common sense, Corey. Yes, it does, Corey. Right, here's where the problem lies. Now, I hate that there's a problem here, and the more I've, been putting it off, the more I've been dreading it. So that's not ideal. Right, do I have any more of those? Yes, I do. Probably just enough, I would say. Right, so let's figure out how we're going to sort this out, because those blocks, oof. I have ideas. I genuinely have ideas. So once we've got them, I'm going to probably cover them, and I know how. So it's fine. It's fine. We'll just make the wall, and then have a look on the outside and see what we need to cover. Good giddy on. That was a lot of gravel. Right, let's just get rid of all of it while I've got the shovel out. That's a stone. We're all good. So there is nothing going to be built apart from this solid wall on this side. And I know it's quite solid on this side, and you'll only have like 2 there and maybe 1 on the sides. That is it. However, it kind of has to be the case, and let's have a look. How bad? Okay, only 2. That's not too bad. Is it at least uniform in that regard? I think it is. That's fine, apart from this section, really. So we'll figure that out, but let's just get the wall done, and then I'll give a damn afterwards on the outside. I know I'm losing blocks technically right now, but hey, it's fine. What the problem is, and you'll all see it now, is if I place the blocks down, take a good look of where they're going to be ending. Inside, inside. So, rather than that, we are simply going to do this what the hell? I'm losing control. So for these, we're going to just have these solid blocks, these solid blocks, these solid blocks. Oh, stop it, you. I'm out. And we'll figure it out bit by bit, I think. But hey, it's covered nearly. Nope, wrong one. Oh yeah, there's the good stuff. I'm just going to take the easy way while I can. And then, not that one. There we go. Perfect. So, here we get to have the lovely, lovely, easy... Not here, though, I don't think, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Goody. So, maybe you become a block 2. Okay. That's fine. This is totally fine. We've got lighting still, so it's fine. On the other side, it's not an issue. Okay. I have to figure this out. I have to. Okay. Effectively, this is where it has to go, because if I dig this in, it's there. So what we'll do instead is make another double, like so. Lovely, and then this can all be normal. Isn't that great? Definitely not going to be ruining the symmetry even more now. I don't know why I got rid of all those, but here we are. Okay. Right, now what do we do here? We could go with something just... No, I don't like it. What about something like this? So down and then up. I hate it. What about up and down? Trying to get underneath so it... Ugh. Ugh. Stop it. I hate you. Stupid. Right, get me in there. So I can do this stupidity. Right. And now I've got to rebuild this, and I think I have to rebuild a freaking... God, I hate this so much. I'm getting tempted to use World Edit and move this all back. But it's fine. Right. Let's just go to the center. Here we go. Let's see how we like this look. Stop it. There we go. Right. It's not horrible. It's awful. But it's what we have to do. I'm sorry. It is. Because I don't get much other option, to be honest. No, I knew that was going to happen. Let's just get back as much as possible. Aim as high as possible, like so. Get rid of you. Yep, stop. High as possible. Great. You can be solid blocks. I remembered now. Oh, then this needs to be the one block of this that we'll probably have. There we go. And then we need to sort these blocks underneath. We'll just make them quartz. Now, I've had a thought. What if we made these into doorways? So you didn't have this obnoxious stuff going on, like you could go into there and come through to here easily. But then why would you do that for the short and narrow version, but not the long version? But then again, this might end up going off further, mightn't it? So there is that. But regardless, as much as I hate this, it actually kind of reminds me of my submarine design, so I don't really hate it. It's not like the end of the world, so I'm happy for now. Let's go ahead and get this done. Like so. And then we've got this whole section of what will be another enclosure. So we do just need to get that outlined quite clearly. Oh, that was totally what I meant to do. Come here. There we go. Which does mean we actually have our first double enclosure. Which I don't know if I like. But needs must, you know. What we'll do is we'll make it a corner piece there. We've got lighting here. We haven't got any lighting right here. I did say something about doing something with the ceiling for lights, but perhaps we have... So this should be here. So we'll get rid of all these. And then get rid of this. Maybe. Hear me out. A double set of light right here. Oh, look at that. Perfect. No, I absolutely detest the way this looks. I am sorry. For the affront against creativity. That was... let's get you back in there, buddy boy. Nope. I could just glowstone this across, you know. But it's fine. There will be light from other sources. That is fine. We've effectively now brought this all the way around. I just need to double check, make sure that is the case. I think we are now in a position where it's just down to getting some more ancient glass, which I will do off camera. I'm not subjecting you to it. Trust me. I get it. It's fine. We've done it hundreds of times now. But we do have all these enclosures to actually start making them into the gaps for an enclosure. And then once all the gaps are formed, the ceiling, and once the ceiling's done, because I'll do the ceiling before the enclosure, we'll start work on the enclosures and their layouts and what we think is going to go into them. Because I feel like that's going to be a bit of fun. But for now, that's the basement. Like, I would say over 50% done, if not more. I've still got to do the ceiling in here. I've got some simple design going on at the moment, but I will figure it out. But we'll do the roof all at once, or the ceiling all at once anyway, so it's fine. Let's just focus on getting the gaps filled in, or emptied, I suppose. So what we'll do is I'll do some off-camera work. I need to get some ancient glass, and then I'll start just making some more holes in the wall. And once that's done, we'll go from there, to be honest, because next episode you'll just be with me digging more in probably and just getting that finished, and then we'll probably do the roof. So only a couple of episodes between here and there, so it's not too bad. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you do smash the like button down below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, join my notifications. Super duper appreciate it. My name is Vertico. You can call me V. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!